Alright, I've been working on several projects and finally got some time to actually work on the electronics for my version of the SNW, the Strange New Worlds handheld Hypo. Basically this will have a vial that will be put in place and held in place with a magnet. These are purchased and they're just exactly the right size for this particular version of the Hypo. So you take it out like that, grab another one and load it. There's going to be a switch here to indicate that the vial is in place, and when that happens then these LEDs here will light up. To make it count down, I wanted the circuit to have a function that it has to be pressed up against the patient. There will be a switch here and there's a switch here. So the idea is even if you press this switch here, it won't count down. Even if you press this one here, it won't count down. You have to have them both in place. Since the switches will be in series, they both have to be activated for it to count down. The circuit I'm using, as you can see, is Arduino. This is what they call the Tiny 85. I'm going to be using two rechargeable batteries, and they will fit right here in this cavity. There will be I guess a battery pack that's going to be printed that fits just inside there. So when you pull it out, you can set it aside, grab another one that's already charged, and push it into place. So you don't have to recharge the batteries inside the Hypo itself. So you can pull it out, put that in the charger, grab the other one, slip it in there, put the cover on it, and you're good to go. So it'll be a battery pack that has two little 3.7 volt lithiums in place. They will be put into the battery pack. Now the circuit, the way that it works is this switch right here is simulating the one that's going to be here. Okay, so when I put this in place, it will activate that switch, and then you'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So basically, hit the button and you wait till it charges. Here it goes, and as you see, it charged from the bottom up. Okay, so let's look at that again. I'm going to go ahead and remove the vial. Okay, and I'm going to put the vial in place. Okay, there you go. So it counts up as if it's loading the Hypo itself, not just come on. Okay, they actually count up. Okay, I'll show that again. So I'm going to remove the vial. All right, and I'm going to put the vial in place like that, and it adds up just like that. Okay, so in order, when you press these two switches, the trigger and press the nozzle up against the patient, this is what this switch is simulating. So I have one switch that's going to activate the countdown, but there'll actually be two switches in series to do this function. So let's go ahead and look at that. So it's in place. We're going to actually hit the button here, and I'm pressing it against the patient, and as you can see, it counted down. And then you remove the vial and you're good to go. So let's try that again. Let's go ahead and put another vial in place. Okay, so it counts up. Okay, hit the trigger and nozzle, and it counts down, just like that. Okay, take it out. All right, so the idea is this circuit is small enough to fit in the top portion of the body here, and as you put the vial into its location there, that counts up. Hit the trigger and press the nozzle, and then it counts down, just like that. Okay, so just wanted to show that that's how the circuit works. So far so good. Again, this is an Arduino Tiny 85, programmable of course, and we have our lithium, 3.7 volt lithiums. They are in series as well, so I can get the appropriate voltage for the LEDs and the Arduino as well. So let's try it again. We're going to put the vial into place. It loads up. We're going to hit the trigger and press the nozzle against the patient, and it counts down, just like that. Okay, so as long as the glass vial stays in place even after counting down, it will indeed count back up. Let's watch that. We're going to turn this on, counts up. We're going to inject into the patient. Okay, now even if I leave that vial in, this will actually recharge again. So whatever's left in there, we'll get ready to do it again. We'll do it again. Press the button to inject. Okay, and we're going to take the vial out this time. So that way it gives the impression that it actually is functional in the real world. All right, so let's try it again. Put the glass vial in, hit this like that. Okay, so I'll let it count back up. Okay, again, the vial has been put into its location there. We're going to hit the button and it will count down. All right. All right, so that's the basic circuit. Works pretty well, I think. It is what it is, and I will be still working on it some more. I do have to paint the Hypo itself. I'm going to be painting it white, of course, with some metallic details as well. So there you go. This shows the other side, and the LEDs are on only one side of the Hypo, as the real one is. So let's do this again. We're going to put the glass vial in place. That counted up. We're going to load inject the patient, and down it goes. All right. So what you do is you take this out, grab another one, load it into place. Then this will actually count up. That, ready to go, and it'll actually stay that way until I actually press both these switches, until they both are activated, and that means a patient on one side and my thumb on the other. Okay, which would be just like this. Okay, so thank you for watching.